Rich Risings, Rich Rising, y'all. Y'all ain't gonna believe what is going on with me. Let me tell you, I got some huge things going on, y'all. I'm super excited. But if you see the title of this video, my ghetto-ness, I decided to cover what's important to me the most as a woman. Of course, this is the most important thing in my life. My reality as a woman today. And it's just so happening we are in WAR with Iran. I know a lot of y'all probably don't know the history of Iran and how they actually treat their women. Bear with me, y'all. I'm going to show my face. It's just the morning. And I needed to get on here. I didn't want to wait until I was really ready. I couldn't wait. I had to get this out here, y'all. This is real deal. Real deal. Now, I don't know if y'all are familiar with Iran and the history and violence they have on women. So I have been breaking up the topic. I have been talking about, women in general. And this is not a hate train. I have sons. I could never have any ill feelings towards men at all. At all. Me voicing my opinion about the injustices against women in this country and other countries does not deem me or I'm not being one of those. I do not believe in gender wars. I do not believe in man versus woman. I do not believe in any topic that is different than equality. I believe men and women equal. Everybody has their strengths and weaknesses. However, I don't believe in roles. Roles. Oral. Y'all, bear with me. Y'all know I got a speech impediment. I never realized I can't say oral that good. R. My son like that. Auditory disability. Auditory. Yeah, okay. I can't say the letter R. Clear. Hey, y'all. Rich Rising. Laugh with me for a second. Laugh at me for a second for not being able to pronounce my words correctly. I always say it's because my ancestors would not allow me to speak the English language correctly. That R is hard for me. What I'm saying is, my reality as a woman, it's strange fiction. Because when you look at the video or the movie Alice in Wonderland, you think this is just a story. I've even heard people say stuff like this is just a story about a man who wanted to kidnap a little girl. It's a lot of topics about this. I do not believe in inequality within genders. I do not believe in roles. Okay? I believe we are all equal. Genders are equal. I believe we need each other 100%, not proportionally, not just because this, that, no. So let me get that straight before I get on my beliefs and my feelings and opinions. Are we the same? Yes, we are the same. Yes, we are the same. See, this is what people get confused. Men are this and women. No, we are the same. We want the same things. I don't know where people get this idea that men don't want the same things as women. You guys do. You want love. You want affection. You want to be provided. You want to have resources. You want somewhere to stay clean, comfortable. You want respect. You want trust. You want everything we want. If anybody says they don't, they're lying. Everybody just want to be treated well. And we can agree on that. So when I talk about being a woman and what we go through, I do not want you guys to ever think or suggest or have the idea that I am insinuating that there is a battle between the sexes, because there is not. That is the lie that has been perpetrated through media and social platforms for engagement for a long time. You are physically, not all. You see how you just said that? I love what you're saying, Black Peter. You are, but not all. There are some women that are more physically stronger than you. I'm gonna give an example. Clarissa the boxer. Can you honestly say, truthfully say that you will put Clarissa Shields on her butt in a 101 fist fight? Let's just be real. And I'm not sure if you know who she is, but if you don't know, I'll let you know. Clarissa Shields is a champion boxer. Okay, she's a world. She's a. Now, I just told you that we are equal. And you do know very well that even though we are equal, even between us, there are men that are stronger than others, right? Like, let's be real. There are men that are stronger than others. Not all men have the same strength. Strength difference is real, and that is the reality that is ignored. Exactly. So when you say stuff like, oh, I'm a man, I'm stronger, I disagree. There are a lot of women that will put a man on his ass. Okay? So we can't go off of strength alone. We got to go, we are equal. Stop with the gender wars. That's why I said what I said, because sometimes when this topic is not about being equal to a man at all. This is not even what I came on here. But see, we got incompetent humans that like to think that everything is a competition when somebody voices their iniquities. If somebody that is not the same gender of you come on somewhere and they say, well, I don't feel, as though, I don't feel this is equal treatment. I don't feel, they don't feel, they're basically telling you how they feel about a situation. And you will have people, I'm trying to try something, y'all. Give me a second. You will literally have people that will try to voice their own injustices, iniquities on your opinion. Is they didn't decide to talk about it. They're not on a platform talking about their problems. They didn't even start the topic. But if you start the topic about what's going on with you as a gender or as any type of whatever, it don't matter. You could be a kid, you could be a teen, you could be anything. That somebody gonna say something opposite to you. Somebody gonna try to come and say, well, you could say, oh, okay, skinny. I don't like the way they treat fat people, big people, people that are overweight. Because I don't like to hurt nobody's feelings. You could say something like that. I don't like the way overweight people are treated. I don't like that. And you'll have a skinny person in the comments. Well, overweight people treat me bad. Are you serious? Go somewhere else with that. And it's sad. That's why I had to say what I just said. I had to make it known that I'm not trying to bash men, because this is what humans tend to do. They tend to become very childlike when you bring up a topic that is sensitive to them and they don't like the message. They tend to feel like you are attacking them. I'm not here to attack men. So for all you incompetent people, because I'm ghetto, I'm illiterate, a poor education, but I'm educated, self-educated. Even I know that when somebody voice their opinion about their problems in life, that they're not trying to directly offend you. So to my brothers that hear this, I love y'all. Be great. Treat people how you want to be treated. We are equal. We need each other. This is what this topic is about. This topic is about the iniquities around the world in women in general. You guys don't understand what is going on with women in society over the world. Okay, and where I'm from, we can have our booty crack out, and nobody is gonna tell us what to do. Okay, so you might not get the same. It might don't hit. This conversation may be too unfamiliar to most people that live in my country. Has anybody ever told you about what's going on over there in that country? Do you really know the history of Iran? I talk about breaking generational curses, and I bring up the fact that women have been Alice for so long, y'all. Y'all, this is something that you've probably never heard before. Nobody has ever told you that Alice in Wonderland was about women in society. Not only is it about women in society, but it's about all of us. It's about everybody that is in this system, that is a part of the system of a wonder. And this is literally a wonderland, y'all. Who made the rules? Like, think about it. Who made the rules? This is stuff that we got to ask ourselves, like, who made these rules? The rules are so bad that in Iran, a young lady was 22 years old. She was arrested. I'm trying to get this camera right, y'all. Okay, I need to go back this way. She was arrested because she walked in public and she did not have her headwear. Her head. Oh, I had it right. Okay. She did not have her hijab on, what she's supposed to wear. They're Muslims, so they don't wear their um head out. You know, so she didn't have her headwear on. She was arrested. During her arrest, she was tragically beaten to her unalive. I don't know, y'all. As a woman, that breaks my heart. I think about it often. I think about the women often in Iran. It's already hard being a woman. Like this young man just said, too. You did make a good statement. You're stronger. Most men are stronger than women, the average woman. It takes a lot for a woman to actually measure up to a man's strength. I give you that. Although it can happen. But it's even sad that a country would allow and make it a law. Actually, it's not only is it not only is it okay, it's the law. So how they treat their women. This is not something that, you know, this is not something that just okay. This is not something that just um happened overnight. These people have been treated like this for a long time. And it's really sad. It really breaks my heart. So I actually want to just come out here and test and see how this thing works. I want to bring up this topic some more, but I'm actually have to leave. I'm sorry, y'all. I haven't. It's not about gender wars for male gains for physical strength difference. Women have their own different set of attributes. It cancels that out. That's the reality that can't mix exactly. In the eyes of God, we are equal, but in reality, we are not. We have our own set of skills that benefits each gender at the end of the day, but equal, but we are not the same. Yes, we are not the same, but we are equal. We are equal. Okay, yeah, I gotta go. I'm sorry. I really wanted to check out my cameras today because I learned something new about these iPhones, and I will be using them differently now. And y'all have a good day. Just to know one thing about it. This topic, I'm not done. I will be back. Alice in Wonderland has checked out. Y'all have a good day. I don't know how to turn this off.